pickup truck for about the next 3.5 hours. We're currently in the city of Neva. We've just left the mission house, and we're on our way to our first village. Everyone say hi. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We're stopped on the side of the road, and behind us is this awesome waterfall. Who would have thought? But we've been driving for like an hour or so in the back of a pickup truck, and we're just really absorbing like, the beauty of this morning. It is so awesome. God is so good, and so many awesome faces on the side of the road. So many people we've met. Everyone's fantastic. A lot of singing. We got like joy. But here we go, and we're almost there. We're turning back now. Behind me, about 50 young Guatemalan children from the village. We just presented a skit on the story of the multiplication of the fishes and loaves, and now they have coloring sheets.
So here in Vicalama, we have the awesome opportunity to not only run the Bible school, but actually get to know the kids. So while our construction teams are working on the church, pouring concrete and just building, just like they will be in every village, we actually get to hang out with the kids. And this afternoon, Olivia and I, we just got to go out into the streets and dance for hours on end. They had these little radios, and the kids were just so loving and so affectionate. We had a hard time getting them to go home to their families. But and then this afternoon, when we finally had kind of a free yard, just empty at last, I went out to journal and watch the sunset for a little bit, and within 5 minutes, half a dozen of the village kids were sitting by my side. And I think that's really part of the great thing is most of them don't even speak much Spanish, but all they want is just to sit at your side and hold your hand. And they're really just so sweet, and Christ just shines through their smiles and their faces.
Alright, so today we are here in a tiny little village, and the men right now are pouring the concrete. Here's the room in which we hung out. Las vejigas, las veretas, y afuera todos los niños estamos pintando. Es Juana y Margarita y Juana y Catarina y Juana. Todas mis amigas. This is Pastor Andres.
Sí.
Hola. Y María. Hola. Hola. Here, one of the most interesting parts is that everywhere there are just dogs. And we see a lot of the dogs out eating. So currently we are visiting a dairy farm, and I am here with number 32, who has to be the cutest little guy ever. He's loving my hand, and he hasn't let go for about 10 minutes. But there's just a whole lot of cows and a whole lot of cheese and some horses, and it's really an awesome place. But say hi, baby 32. Hola. Here we are, day 3, riding back from the dairy farm on our beloved pickup truck. We have an up in the distance, and we even have our little friend who's looking in my skirt. His new name is Daniel. We picked him up from the last village from a man who had a litter of 6, and the house needs a new guard dog. So here's little Danny.
You breathe me out of dust to
So here we are. It is Thursday, and we're on the way to our next village. We've got a fantastic view behind us. This morning, Liv and I started the day. This morning we started the day with Demos, and today we're really just pursuing the cross in all of these villages. So we've got a fun ride ahead of us. More hours, more minutes maybe. A little further to go. It's been a fun ride so far. Lots of twists, lots of turns. Alright, so right now we are at the Church of God, La Iglesia de Dios, and this is the Church of Dominga, who's one of the close friends of our missionary. And right now I'm in costume for our presentation. At every church we do a demonstration of the multiplication of the loaves and fishes for the kids, and as a vacation Bible school kind of thing. So you just missed it, but everyone in there is actually singing and worshiping right now, and we're just kind of getting a taste for what the Guatemalan faith here is like, and it's really beautiful. So behind me right now there's a huge group of kids from the church we were just at, and right now they're playing their favorite game called Bejigas. The word for balloons here is Bejiga, and they love to just play with them and keep them en el aire, arriba, arriba, en el aire.
So today was just a really special day in general. 2 really incredible things. We got to go to church with the villagers here in Neba, and we got to go out to the village of Ixtla. And the village of Ixtla is very special because 8 years ago it served as a refuge for a group of medical missionaries who were chased out of Santa Rosa by previous guerrilla fighters from the Civil War. And Ixtla served as really a refuge and a place of safety where they cared for them. And today was the first time a missionary group returned in a long time. And so we got to build with them and minister with their kids, which was really just a fantastic experience. And now it's the best part of the night where we all just get to sit around the fire. But definitely looking back at today, the church service was so amazing. Even though it was in a variety of languages all at once, the Holy Spirit was just so powerful and just so moving there. I loved every second of it and just being able to worship
I don't know. Miguel.
This right here is the little path that we have hiked and at this elevation, it's not easy. It's not easy. But one more time. So this is the building that is currently functioning as the church for this village, because our men are up there building the church right now.
Making tamalitos.
No, I clean them. Un montón de tamalitos. Oh, interesante. ¿Quiere hacer otro? Sí, sí.
Now you got a job.
See?
Be still my heart and know you are God alone. Stop thinking so much and just let go. Be still my soul and rest.
Happened to have a free afternoon. No projects for the day. Well, for the afternoon at least. Tomorrow we head off to Antigua. So a group of us, just 4 of us, decided that we're gonna hike up the mountain.
Have won my heart more than any other, so I will give it all, 'cause you gave it
Wow, so we just had our very last night here at the missions house, and I'm getting a little sick right now. It's been a long week, but man, what a powerful, powerful night. Domingo and Miguel and Maria and even the cooks who are here and have been serving us all week. We all got to give them our gratitude at the end of the meal and present them with some special gifts. And man, the cook was telling us about how 2 years ago she was really suffering, and the team prayed for her, and they just prayed over her, and she really experienced healing. And she was having some severe stomach issues, but the Lord just blessed her, and we were just able to pray over all the people here who've served us all week, and she was just one of them. And it's so amazing, their humility. They kneel on the floor in front of you, and they just ask that you pray for them. And man, it was a really powerful prayer, and she began to cry and weep, just out of gratitude for us, for our service, and for everything the Lord's doing for her. But and that was amazing. And saying goodbye, especially to Maria, wasn't easy. She's become so close with us, especially the Vacation Bible School team. She's been our main translator, but really she's just a fantastic woman. But so we're definitely gonna miss her, and she can't read, but she asked me to leave her my email address for her son to write me, so we left that behind. And tomorrow at 6:30 we get up, and at 6:30 we're getting on the bus, so we're gonna be up a little early. But so it's our last day here with Mr. Mike McCombs, and man, it has been so amazing. I can't even express just the way that they've welcomed us, and all the villages we've been to, and just the pastors there and their gratitude, and how just such a little thing like making a roof for them or a little wall, they love it, and they are so grateful and so humble for what little service. They're just so eager to work with us and so prepared for the day. And I mean, the kids, working with them has really just it's what's made this week absolutely amazing. And man, in every village there's been that one kid who stuck out, and man, I'm just so blessed to have gotten this opportunity to know them. People that honestly I never would have thought of, and now I mean they're in my heart, and I'm praying for them. But so tomorrow we leave for Antigua, and we're gonna spend the night in the children's home, and until then we're just staying here and saying goodbye to everyone, which isn't easy. It's been an amazing week. Alright, if you can see behind me, we just came up across the crest of another mountain, and we've got this amazing view down here in the back. The clouds coming, setting in, and it's really if you look behind me, this is what we've been traveling every day. We've been traveling up and down these mountains, and if this isn't what Blessed Pier Giorgio Frassati meant by to the heights, then I don't know what is. We've climbed so many mountains this week, spiritually and physically, but we've gone to the heights, to every village, every elevation, all to spread the love of Christ. And I mean, that's what it's about. Alright, so behind me we are currently at these ruins of an old convent. So we found out that the monastery we're in is actually the monastery of St. Clare, which, so the people who would have been living here were nuns of the Poor Clares, which is really interesting. St. Clare of Assisi, she's my patron saint, so that's a pretty awesome thing to find out here. But you can see behind me these ruins are just fantastic. So we're currently heading out of the children's home. They had amazing hospitality because the women here, they didn't know we were coming. We were a bit of a surprise. And we offered ourselves to sleep on couches and floors. But they offered the director's home to us. So we're currently heading out, getting on our final bus ride, and getting ready to leave Guatemala. So we are officially leaving Guatemala. We are in the airport right now on our way to Dallas, and it's time to say goodbye. And it's not fun, but it's gonna be a good trip home. Good to see everyone again.